Marginally with Keller Williams Realty here in Portland, Oregon. So I'm here to give you your next monthly market update, and probably can guess this will be your market update for December. Thought I'd make things a little festive here. We could all use it, I'm sure, right now. So I'll get right to it. For all you buyers out there, unfortunately, I have to say the trends we have been seeing for the last 10 months or so are still ringing true. Inventory especially has even seen now another decrease. So, we were at 1.1 for the last few months. Now we are exactly down to 1 month of inventory. Meaning if we were to completely have no other homes come on the market, we would run out of homes in just 1 month if we were meeting current buyer demand. So that is hugely significant. I remember back in September telling you guys, I think it was 1.6 months of inventory. And I was like, oh my God, this is huge. This is historic. We haven't had this low of inventory since 2006, something like that. Check my data if you want to know the exact numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's about the gist of it. So now that we're just down to 1 month, that's hugely, hugely significant. It shows, again, yes, there are still a bunch of buyers out there that are looking for homes and a lot of sellers who are very hesitant to sell right now. So I will say one more little plea. If you are someone who is at all considering selling your house, this is definitely a great time. I know it's a weird time to sell your house, but hey, right now it's showing that if you were willing to sell your house, there's a good chance, you could go for a weekend away to the coast and your house might be sold by then. So just something to consider. If it's something at all you're interested in, I would love to talk with you about that and talk about some other options you have for selling your home, because there's a really good chance you're gonna get a quick sale and a lot of money for your home sale. And then, so to go with those numbers of why we have such low inventory, we did see a slight increase when it came to active listings to the market, new listings to the market. I believe it was about a 5% increase. But with that, we also still saw a larger increase in pending sales and sold homes. Again, showing buyer demand is a lot higher than seller hesitancy being to put on the market, or sellers wanting to put their house on the market, sorry. And with that, pending sales saw a increase of, I believe, 12%, and sold homes saw an increase of 25%. So still, those percentages are significantly higher than the new listings we have on the market. With that, we also still saw an increase in median home price. Median home price went up to $438 from $410. So that actually saw a fairly significant increase in the last month. So if you are someone who's been thinking maybe I'll wait out the market, we'll see if this kind of bubble we're in right now crashes, or the trend we're in right now, maybe there'll be a decrease in price. Buyer demand is still unfortunately way higher than seller demand. So if you're out there as a buyer, it's just really not going to happen probably anytime soon. But next I want to talk about, because I know a lot of people are interested in, what is going to happen with our market in the coming months. So I've had a few conversations with other realtors, I've read some news, had some really great conversations with lenders as well, and we've kind of been talking about where we see the market going. When it comes to our current news cycle, so seeing, people actually getting a vaccine, seeing that there's some positive news finally around the coronavirus, that can tend to lead to a market where, for one, interest rates will rise a little bit. So be aware of that as a buyer. If you're curious about buying, right now might be a better time in terms of that. But when it comes to inventory, we do predict a lot of people that have been wanting to sell their home the last year, but have just been too afraid of what's been happening with the virus, understandably, and just kind of feel all around overwhelmed by 2020's horribleness. Those people, as the vaccine gets out, as things become more comfortable, hopefully, those people may start to sell their house, and there might be a boom of inventory on the market. We may see a lot of people decide, okay, now is finally the time to sell my house. Prices are great for a seller, low inventory, and boom, we'll have all of this new inventory in the market. I will say too, I remember a few months ago saying a lot of people have had hardship when it comes to family situations, all of that. So we might also see a boom of people that are like, okay, finally we can kind of change our living situation from where we are currently. That could be a part of it as well. So I will say, if you are a buyer out there, right now is a really good time to buy. If the right house comes along, if your finances are all in order, now is a good time to buy in terms of interest rates. later will be a really good time to buy if the homes you are really looking for are on the market right now and you kind of want to just have a wider range of homes to go through. Inventory in the spring and on into next year probably will be better, we're hoping, for all of you. And again, yeah, if you are someone who is thinking of selling, now that's something to consider as well. So if you were to wait until things become more comfortable and the market's better in terms of what's all happening with Corona, what have you, there are going to probably be an influx of more homes on the market. So you may want to consider selling sooner than later. Hope all of that made sense. Know that was a lot of data and all of the fun things. So if you have any questions on this or just want to chat to me in general about buying a home, selling a home in 2021, I'd be happy to talk with you and answer all your questions. And yeah, I'm always here to help in any way I can. Happy holidays.